This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel, and thank you so much for being here with us. And I'm trusting that everyone will have a wonderful day. And in the news for this morning, December 9, 2022, 21-year-old gunned down in Kendall, Manchester. Police are probing the murder of a man whose body was found with what appeared to be gunshot wounds in Kendall, Manchester on Thursday afternoon. A relative named the deceased as 21-year-old Sunil Mushet, a resident of Councilor. Preliminary reports are that about 5 p.m., residents heard loud explosions and summoned the police. Mushet's body was subsequently found 50 meters from Kendall Boulevard Main Road on a Windalco private road. Statistics from the police show that up to Monday, December 5, Manchester recorded 49 murders since the start of the year, compared to 32 for the corresponding period last year. Manchester serial robbers linked to incidents in other parishes. The Manchester police say 2 men are now in custody in relation to a string of robberies in the parish. The manhunt continues for the other perpetrators. On Wednesday, 4 businesses, a gas station, restaurant, local bar, and a lottery outlet were targeted by armed robbers in Cross Keys. The incident occurred sometime after 3 o'clock in the afternoon. A licensed firearm holder intervened and a shootout ensued, resulting in both men being shot. The licensed firearm holder underwent surgery and is said to be recovering. In a similar incident that occurred at 6 p.m. on Tuesday in Knockpatrick at a gas station, a pump attendant was reportedly held hostage, while other employees were robbed of their personal possessions. Superintendent Shane McCullough, commanding officer for the Manchester Police Division, yesterday informed the news that it was suspected that up to 6 men were involved in both incidents. He noted that investigations, which are still underway, revealed that the men in Wednesday's robbery fled the scene in a white Toyota Altis, reportedly attached to a car rental company in Clarendon. McCullough further revealed that based on investigations, the police have reason to believe that the men from both incidents were connected to a series of robberies in other parishes. McCullough is encouraging business owners to become conscious of their environment and to make use of panic alarm systems and the CCTV cameras. We are asking them to do more scrutiny in terms of who they employ, because sometimes some of the robberies are orchestrated by the employees who are working with men on the outside, he said. He also urged the proprietors to request the assistance of the police when transporting large sums of cash or to employ the services of reputable security companies. Councilor calls for salary increase. Waterford Division Councilor Fenley Douglas is urging the government to increase the remuneration paid to councillors. Speaking during Thursday's meeting of the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation, Douglas labeled the present salary embarrassing, inadequate, and a slap in the face. He revealed that councillors are paid $140,000 per month and are given a motor vehicle concession but no upkeep. While we are fighting to give quality representation, we have nobody to fight for us as councillors, he declared. Since I have been a councillor, the greatest anomaly in the public sector accorded to councillors is that we are the only group that work and get a concession, but not upkeep for our vehicles or any other form of benefits. Douglas said that his colleagues from both sides of the chamber have long complained about the poor remuneration, but their cries have fallen on deaf ears. He noted that councillors were the workhorses on the ground representing the people. It makes no sense that I cannot give quality representation to the people I serve because I cannot maintain the little old car I drive. It makes no sense that we have a body representing us and they don't know where councillors stand as it relates to the new salary classification, Douglas said. He noted that the same way members of parliament have been calling for increased salaries and other benefits, councillors should have the knowledge as to where they fall in the new salary scale. The Waterford councillor said that while the government is talking about housing solutions, a councillor is unable to take his paycheck to the bank and to qualify for a loan. It is embarrassing that he has to take his wife and the child with him to qualify for the lowest priced housing solution. Douglas said a clarification is needed also as to the status of councillors in the government service. As it is now, councillors are standing in purgatory. We don't know where exactly we are in the government service. We don't know if we are a public servant or a civil servant. We are told that we are not even a member of staff at the municipal corporation. We want a whole lot of things to be clarified, Douglas told the news. 8 cruise ship passengers avoided prison sentence in $100 million drug bust. The 8 people who tried to smuggle over $100 million worth of cocaine out of Jamaica on board a cruise ship have dodged a prison sentence. Instead, the 7 Americans and the 1 Jamaican who reside in the United States were fined a total of $9.4 million in the St. Anne Parish Court yesterday. They will have to serve up to 12 months in prison if the fines are not paid. The 8, Haley Lawrence, Kaylee Hall, Yakin Jones, Jamari Kitchen, Troy Craig, Javante Johnson, Takelia Hooks, and Tashina Rinson, pleaded guilty earlier this month to possession of and taking steps to export cocaine. Charges of conspiracy and dealing in cocaine were withdrawn by prosecutors. Johnson and the Kitchen were held with 9 and 4 pounds of cocaine respectively. The others each had 6 pounds. The fines range from a high of $1.5 million to a low of $850,000 for possession of cocaine. They were each fined $30,000 for taking steps to export the drug. We are indeed grateful that the judge took into account that they are young first-time offenders who still have an opportunity to make good of themselves, O'Dane Marston, one of the attorneys for the 8, told the news following yesterday's sentencing hearing. The public ought also to understand that these fines are significant sums that should serve as a deterrent to anyone considering doing the same thing. Donovan Collins, the other attorney representing the group, said the presiding judge considered all the principles of sentencing and took into account the early guilty plea entered by his clients. The 8 disembarked a cruise ship in Oteria, St. Anne after it arrived from Miami, Florida earlier this month, according to a police report. Anomalies were detected in their luggage as they attempted to reboard the vessel for departure. Cabinet to sign off on plan for PPV operators with outstanding traffic tickets. Amid mounting calls from transport operators, Cabinet is expected to sign off on the way forward for the thousands of outstanding traffic tickets owed by operators of public passenger vehicles. This was disclosed on Thursday by Transport Minister Audley Shaw at a meeting with the transport operators. PPV operators have been calling for a payment plan to allow them to clear millions of dollars in outstanding traffic tickets. The operators recently staged 2 days of protest to press the government on a solution. Mr. Shaw said he will take a proposal to Cabinet on Monday for sign-off on the final strategy in relation to the outstanding tickets.
The government at this time is actively reviewing the way forward in respect of all these outstanding tickets. The issue, by the way, is not just about money. The issue going forward has to be about the safety of our people. That is the major issue. By Monday, Cabinet will have to sign off on the final strategy in relation to outstanding tickets. This must be a time for us to clean up the operations. And so I want to let you know that that is what I'm putting forward, and I need your cooperation to support a time period to pay. Whether that is done out of the court or through the courts, we are going to have to, by policy, lay out a period that those who have with outstanding tickets are given an opportunity to settle them without losing their license. There is going to have to be a responsibility for every owner and driver, especially the drivers, of course, that must have some form of certification. And it is something I am working on. We have to work together to make sure that everybody who is driving on the road in a public passenger vehicle develops respect for the work that they do and respect for the passengers that they're conveying. That is something that I'm going to formally on the table. And yes, it will take some time, maybe a year or two, for everybody to get certified.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.